Here in the north, the Yowler horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
We go tonight. 120. Maverick. What's that?
On 1st down, it's gone. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
180.
Gibbs now from the gun. He's got it in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Ready.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Close to Hawkinson outright. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
We go to the line. 1-8, turbo.
Off to the air now. Hauled in left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Things going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
60 by.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Short pass brought in. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Tonight. Turbo set.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Cut. 180. What's that?
Shotgun snap here to go. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
180. Turbo set.
3rd and long for him here. Makes the catch. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And you can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He stopped inside the 10. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Following the incomplete pass, second and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Working quickly here.
75.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. This one's caught. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Gong. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
180. What's that?
That's complete to Slaw. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They're going to throw again. Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
From the gun, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Rock. 60 by 6.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Oh no, they get him yet again! Amik Robertson takes it away. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
I know you've listened to me over the years, praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Rodgers. Oh, he lost it on the hit! They dodge a turnover there on the return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Sack! 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Working quickly here.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Now McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 by 6. Back.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
Let's go.
And that sure altered the throw.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Watch him right there, watch him right there.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. And we put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Fourth and forever coming up. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Set. 70 Lion. Go.
He snapped it to McCarthy. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Tonight. 180. What's that?
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
What's that?
Another one for Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here with 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Bronco. Ready.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. McCarthy to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third down from the gun. McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Makes the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Cowboy 80. Bison, 60 Bison.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught in stride by Addison. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here.
Hawk 70. Check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. That's me. Dragon 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Go! Go!
Again, McCarthy to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Another one to Addison. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Terrion Arnold has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
And I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments we don't see a lot, right? An interception, a run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, the coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they had after that interception.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on! 180! What?
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Short pass brought in. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
We go tonight! What's up?
Out of the shotgun, gone. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Cut! What's up?
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
What? 180! What's up?
Goff to the air now. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Listen. 180! What's up?
From the gun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
White 20. What's up?
Here's Goff. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
First down throw from Gong. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, in a massive sack on 1st down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Goff now, 3rd and long. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Mason will try this one up the gut. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagle!
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
On the set.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Get up.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Hup.
From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He's got Jones for the completion. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
79 Broncos. Take over.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Going the out route, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready, ready.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set. Bronco 19 Lion. Hut, hut.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Go. Go.
Now McCarthy. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get up.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Hut.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
McCarthy going to keep it himself. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. McCarthy looking to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings get it back on his 6th interception of the season. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now. 60 even. 60.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Set up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now it's McCarthy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter, with him picking himself up after that sack. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
60. Ready, go.
McCarthy to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Set. Ready.
From the red zone now. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Got.
Off play action. Goff. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
What's up?
Goff now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Off play action, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it down the sideline. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Hey, watch number 33. Watch number 33. Ready, go.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Again, McCarthy to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cut. 180.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Lions leading by 6. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Cut. What's up?
Looking to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Deep short, deep short. Cut. Block 20.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he is down to the 30-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll motion a tight end left. They're going to pass it here. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go right side with Gibbs. Running in the red zone. And he will have the Lions 1st down, and they can start to celebrate now. This one's over. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.